channel. My name is Misty, and this channel's name is Speculative Magpie. And I am here to do book review. This is for Purgatory Paul's Halloween-A-Thon. I'm doing the first prompt, which is read a book that is based on your biggest fear. And well, I read one. It's called Meg by Steve Alten. And let me read you the synopsis and then we'll talk about it, because guys, I have some thoughts. All right. I cannot pronounce it. Meg, apex predator of all time, the most fearsome creature that ever lived, a 70-foot, 60,000-pound great white shark. Hundreds of 7-inch serrated teeth-filled jaws that could swallow an elephant whole. It could sense its prey miles away, inhaling its scent as it registered the beat of its fluttering heart. And if you ever came close enough to see the monster, it was already too late. For Navy deep-sea submersible pilot Jonas Taylor, it nearly was too late. Years ago, on a top-secret dive 7 miles down into the Mariana Trench, Jonas came face-to-face with an ancient monster everyone believed was extinct. Having barely escaped with his life, Jonas must prove the world that Meg still exists when an opportunity to return to the trenches presents itself. He takes it, intent on returning topside with a 7-inch white tooth. But man's presence in this unexpected domain releases one of the sharks from its purgatory. And now Jonas is the only one that can stop it. Well, all right, this book didn't take me too long to read. I read it in like about 3 days at work. Finished it today. We had a very slow day, so I was able to, plow through it. Plus, like, the last, 50 pages, right here, are, his next 2 books. I hate when authors do that, but that's beside the point. So, this, I would not consider a horror book. This is more like an adventure book. This is Jurassic Park, basically, with a really big shark. But for me, it was absolutely horrific. This was everything that I hate in one book. But that doesn't mean I didn't love it. This was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I hated every fucking person in this book but Jonas. Oh my God. Oh. Jonas has an ex-wife that was a raging bitch. Of course, she was sleeping with his best friend who was an asshole. The new love interest, she was also a total bitch, even though, she was the love interest. And then, everybody that didn't believe Jonas at first, they were all assholes. And they were still assholes even after the great Meg shark, appeared. They were just all awful. And the only reason I stayed reading this book was because I wanted to see everyone eaten by a shark, okay? They were that bad. There's going to be spoilers because I got to talk about it. Holy crap. The thing about this book reminded me a lot of another author that I can't stand who writes of fiction books, adventure fiction books. It's just the way they write women. Oh my God. It's like the minute Maggie, Jonas's wife, entered onto the scene, I was like, well, yeah, she's sleeping with the best friend. And, she was just everything that's wrong. She was written to be the bitch. She had no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And Jonas was just, this poor guy. And she was just awful. And then, his best friend was sleeping with his wife. I mean, there's just nobody here that was good. Even the 2 characters I liked, Mac, the ex-Navy helicopter pilot, he was a pimp. And then let's see, Takanaka, the the head of the research group that they were going to put the shark at, he was just sort of like a one-dimensional character. Another thing I hated about this book was every time they describe the Asian characters in here is like this author somehow managed to work in their almond-shaped eyes. I got so sick and tired of reading about almond-shaped eyes. It's like, when you're reading a book and they describe a person of color as having mocha skin, you're just like, really? You couldn't think of any other way to describe it? But now let's talk about the horror, guys. I hate the ocean. I hate the ocean, and for a big reason of you don't know what's in it. I mean, there could be these big ass motherfucking sharks swimming around in the ocean. You don't know. I don't know. Why would I want to go on there, So, and I had another problem. You see this dinosaur? This dinosaur was like the only one in there. There were no more dinosaurs. I was hoping we were going to have dinosaurs found at the same time the shark was found. But that's beside the point. So this book, I'm going to give it like a 4 stars simply because it was so much fun, even though it was horrific. Everything I hate about, the ocean and everything was in here. Is like Jonas got trapped in the Mariana Trench, and he got trapped inside the great white shark, and boats were sinking and people were being eaten by sharks, which was the only good thing about, is like everybody in here but Jonas just needed to die. And it's just, you were watching Jonas, the first half of the book is like, nobody believes him. They're like calling him an idiot and all this other stuff. And Maggie has some great plan to, make people disbelieve him. So her divorce is going to be easy because he's not as cool as he was when he was working for the Navy since he's doing the speech circuit now. And then when finally the shark starts attacking, everybody's like, oh, he was right. Oh my gosh, he's the only one can save us. If I would have been Jonas, I would have said, you know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all figure out how to stop the giant shark. Because y'all didn't believe me when I tried to warn y'all, so peace out, dudes. But no, he didn't do that because he's a good person. And he saved his new love interest, and he saved Mac, and he saved a lot of people. And himself, too. He survived. And, of course, the shark was female, so the shark had, baby sharks, the giant baby sharks. So now there's like one shark that's still alive. And I'm absolutely traumatized, y'all. I mean, I'm going to have nightmares about this book. Thanks, Paul. But still, it was a lot of fun. The good far outweighs the bad. It's not groundbreaking. It's not like some commentary on social injustice. It's just these guys go and fight a really big shark, and that's it. And it was a lot of fun, but this is reason 948 why I will never go on a cruise or go on the ocean. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and pick it up. I mean, I think it's worth it. I'm not going to watch the movie because I don't want to see in full color what my mind showed me from this book. So that's all, guys, and I will talk to you later, okay? Come back and we'll talk about some more about some books and things. Bye, y'all.